La Future Investment Initiative è un appuntamento annuale che si tiene a Riyadh, la capitale dell'Arabia Saudita.
L'appuntamento è l'occasione per leaders aziendali e politici di riunirsi a discutere su trend in economia e tecnologia e in maniera crescente anche geopolitica. Nell'ottica di questi temi viene soprattutto evidenziato il ruolo dei paesi arabi e l'impatto globale delle loro iniziative nei settori più avanzati dell'economia. Nel corso dell'ultimo appuntamento tenutosi a fine del 2025 è stata presentata l'edizione della prossima fiera universale o World Expo, che si terrà proprio nella capitale saudita nel 2030.
A porre le domande al responsabile della prossima Expo era l'ex Primo Ministro Matteo Renzi, di casa a Riyadh, dato che parte del board della Future Investment Initiative.
Nella circostanza, Renzi sembra si sia posto due obiettivi. Il primo era di sfidare il responsabile della Expo 2030 a dimostrare come Expo Riyadh, appunto, possa essere superiore alla Expo Milano, che si è tenuta nel 2015, un evento che Renzi stesso ha definito come l'evento di maggior successo degli ultimi 50 anni.
Il secondo obiettivo di Renzi era di proporre Milano come sede del prossimo appuntamento europeo della Future Investment Initiative.
Prima di vedere come va a finire, possiamo anticipare che noi non abbiamo partecipato a Expo Shanghai, ma abbiamo partecipato ad Expo Milano, Expo Dubai e Expo Osaka. E possiamo già confermare che questi eventi sono stati superiori ad Expo Milano secondo diversi parametri. Prima di vedere i dettagli, però, sentiamo cosa ha chiesto Renzi e vediamo se Milano ospiterà la prossima edizione europea del convegno del gruppo.
Matteo Renzi, I'm a former Prime Minister of Italy and I'm here as a member of a Future Investment Initiative. But I have a very challenging problem here with this great gentleman, because as Prime Minister 10 years ago, Italy hosted the most successful Expo in the recent history, in the last 50 years, for sure. And if you look the video, His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, used this expression, unprecedented edition of Expo will be in Riyadh 2030. It's a very big challenge. So I'm here with the man who, under supervision of the Crown Prince, will try, and I think will be able to surpass the great success of Milano 2030. Talal Al-Mari, please, a round of applause for the CEO of Expo 2030. Talal is a great friend of mine, is a former manager of Saudi Aramco, and now a very difficult and ambitious and great challenge. So, Talal, we discussed a lot here in Future Investment Initiative about innovation. The first question could be strange. Do you think really in the time of connectivity, of artificial intelligence, of social media, we need today, in 2025, in 2030, an Expo? Why Expo is still important?
Thank you, Your Excellency. And we are committed to deliver on the vision of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, me and all my team. Also, it's a real pleasure to be here at the FII. This forum has become a global space where ideas meet actions. And this resonates very well with us at Expo 2030. Going back to your question, the replaceable, our world become more digital, the replaceable, the human connection becomes. The recent FII studies shows that 30% of populations worldwide complain that the social cohesion is bad, means that they feel isolated. This points out a paradox. We live in a world more connected than ever, yet more fragmented than ever. We share one digital space, yet we miss human connection. Therefore, Expo is needed to gather people in one place and also to provide them the opportunities for a real human connection.
And that is very interesting. But why, Talal, Riyadh? Do you think Riyadh is really well positioned in this great challenge to try to rebuild a new connection against fragmentation?
Thank you. For thousands of years, this land has been a place of convention, gathering people from different background and culture together. In 2030, we will give convention a new meaning, a real and deep human connection. Riyadh is well positioned to receive an event of the scale of Expo. First, Riyadh is the fastest transforming capitals.
For sure.
Matteo, you come to Riyadh from time to time. Every time you come, you see something impress you, something new, be it at all fronts.
Absolutely.
Second, geographically, we are accessible to more than 50% of the populations worldwide within 5 hours. Third, Riyadh is gearing up its infrastructure with a 6-line metro system connect Expo site to the city and to the airport. Also, we are building a new international airport, King Salman International Airport. Third, all the mega projects you see now, they will be ready before 2030. The like of Durante, Qiddiya, King Salman Park, and the Sport Boulevard. So, Riyadh is ready, and no doubt we are the right host for Expo 2030.
And I think everyone who come from abroad could absolutely approve this message from Talal, because if you visited Riyadh some years ago and you arrive here now, you understand how big is and how deep is the change. But you decide, Crown Prince decide, and everyone welcome this decision. The Riyadh team is a foresight for tomorrow. Really, this vision, what means foresight for tomorrow?
Foresight is our human ability to read the signal of today, anticipate tomorrow's challenges, and jointly shape a better future. For us here in Saudi Arabia, we know that foresight is not theory, it is a reality. Vision 2030, launched by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, is foresight in action. It shows that when inspiration and determination meet, a nation can redefine its future. Our overarching theme rests on 3 pillars: transformational technology, sustainable solution, and prosperous people, which is advancing humanity through education, inclusion, and well-being. So we invite the world to join us to redefine our future through our themes.
And now I have a little problem because the team prepared this question, very difficult for me to read, but I have to read. What makes Expo 2030 Riyadh unique compared to the previous Expo? So you understand, as Italian now, that is the question. But it's very interesting to listen to the answer of Talal, because really, as you listen to the speech of Crown Prince, this is unprecedented edition. Why?
Matteo, fact is facts.
Facts are facts, dice il principe ereditario. E allora, prima di vedere cosa offrirà Expo Riyadh 2030 per superare Milano, diamo una breve occhiata alle altre Expo che l'hanno preceduta o che sono seguite. Così come si può vedere, Milano è stata superata di sicuro in termini di partecipazione ed estensione. Forse Renzi si riferiva alla legacy e all'impatto economico, ma anche lì bisogna studiarci un po' perché c'è stato di mezzo il Covid e magari ci studieremo su per Expo 2030. Intanto vediamo come si sta preparando Riyadh.
And we will be showing you and sharing with you why Riyadh Expo has unique feature. First, it's a scale.
For sure.
Our expo spans over 6 million square meters. We are planning to invite 197 countries. And this is the biggest number we are talking about. We are also expecting 42 million visits. That's the scale. Second, the purpose. Matteo, in a world where we face division, complex challenges, the purpose of Expo has changed. For 170 years, Expos has been a reflection of their times. From the Industrial Revolution of the 19th centuries to the space ambitions of the 20th centuries. Our century is different. Information is instant. Innovation is constant. So the World Expo can no longer reflect progress. It has to be to inspire it. That's why we designed Expo 2030 from day one to be a strategic platform for foresight and future advancement.
Not display the future, but inspire the future, inspire progress. That is the great challenge of Riyadh 2030. But you know, my friend, Milano, you know very well Italy, Milano was an edition with an incredible legacy. How many of you visit Milano in the last years? A lot, a lot. And if you, someone live in Milano, so that is not a good, but someone visited Milano.
Including me.
You know, this gentleman knows Italy better than me, by the way, but that is a different thing. Milano changed after Expo, changed a lot. Changed because they lived a very new vibes and new emotions, but also for the legacy, fiscal laws, real estate investment, cultural change, design, and fashion initiatives. My question for you, my friend, is what kind of impact and what kind of legacy you'll Expo 2030 leave for Saudi Arabia, also for the world, but for Saudi Arabia first?
Expo 2030 Riyadh legacy will go far beyond its duration, and it will be felt at 3 levels: economic, social, and culture.
Very good.
30 billion contribution to Saudi Arabia GDP during construction and once operational. 171,000 jobs, direct and indirect, will be created. Also, we will be creating B2B, B2G, and a global partnership with all enterprises, be it startup or a global enterprise. Second, social. We will have a young generation ready to lead the future. Also, 52,000 volunteers will be trained and will welcome the world in 2030. Lastly, at the cultural side, Expo will have a long-lasting legacy. At the ceremony, closing ceremony of Expo 2030 will mark the beginning of a permanent ecosystem, the vision of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, that by the end of Expo, the Expo site will be transformed into a global village, a vibrant, multicultural hub that embodies the spirit of a World Expo of a global connection.
We finish our time, just 2 very brief questions. My only point is extraordinarily important to have a legacy, and it's very interesting what Talal explained us today. This closing ceremony will be not the end of Expo, but will be the new beginning. two very brief questions. The first, what is the point of situation? What is the job, work in progress? What is the situation of projects?
Thank you. Expo is not a dream. It's a tangible progress on ground as we move into the delivery mode. We have the registration dossier approved earlier this year. Our site preparation is advancing. Before the end of the year, the infrastructure construction activities will start as we now finalizing the technical bids for our contractors. Also, we have multiple and various categories and business opportunities. We have an operation, construction, design, hospitality, F&B, visitor experience, and also IT, cybersecurity. So we invite you all to be part of it. We invite the world to be part and power Expos. And all information is available on Expo 2030 company website.
Last point, it's a commitment for Talal and for everyone, the final message, but also an idea. 2026 FII will be in Europe. We don't know because we haven't decided for the moment if we'll be in Paris or in Milano. Maybe we will decide, okay, but you don't decide, my friend. Decide the board. I will push for this decision. That will happen exactly 11 years after the ceremony of inauguration of Expo 2015. My purpose for Talal is that in Milano, May 2026, you will show to the international audience and, of course, Italian audience in FII European edition what is the real great challenge of Expo in a pact of friendship between the history of Milano and the future of Riyadh. And if you agree, of course, that is a deal we have to do now, but also what is the final message from your side to the very great and distinguished hosts we have here.
Thank you, Matteo. First of all, I have to go back to my board and then the higher Expo committees who will, I'm sure, will consider this.
La decisione è stata presa e ha dato lo spunto per questo video, e tra Parigi e Milano la scelta è ricaduta su Roma. Un risultato quindi raggiunto da Renzi a metà. Noi seguiremo questo evento, durante il quale si parlerà di sicuro dell'Italia in un'ottica internazionale. Ovviamente, per sapere i contenuti, il suggerimento è di abbonarvi a questo canale.